What's up, everybody? Jesse back here, and today we're showing you another figure for my Metal Gear Solid collection. We'll be looking at Metal Gear Solid PlayArt Sky Snake figure from Peace Walker again, but this time we'll be looking at him in his sneaking suit. So, I actually tracked this guy down on eBay when I was into collecting the figures. I tracked him down. The previous figure that I showed, I actually got that for Christmas. And I tracked this guy down on eBay used, so the box is a little messed up, a little torn up here in the back. Here we have different pictures of Snake and how he looks in the back, or Big Boss, whichever you prefer to call him. But yeah, pretty much the same box. So here you have sneaking suit version, and you have all the other stuff that you could have got in here. Now, although these are the mechs that are found in the game, they are actually very, very small in comparison to the figures. So that's why I never actually bothered collecting them, though I did want them at one point. They a seller didn't want to come down in price for them, even though they were pretty jacked up, the box and all that stuff. So regardless, I got this guy for a very good deal when I was starting collecting them. Let's get this guy out the box and see what Snake comes with. Alright guys, here we have Snake out of the packaging, and he comes with a shield, personal shield, with the Military Sans Frontières, or Soldiers Without Borders logo endorsed right on there. There's a ballistic shield, helps protect them from bullets and all that stuff. Is pretty cool. Military Sans Frontières, so it's cool. You can hold that pretty well. He also comes with this piece right here. Because it's used, it was actually broken. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's that one. So unfortunately I don't really want to mess with it. Anyways, this is another part you would put on there, and that'll be able to fit on his forearm, so you can have him holding it pretty much right there. I wish I could show you guys that, but because I bought this used, the guy had actually broken it there, so I don't really want to mess with it too much. But yeah, comes with 2 fist hands, comes with 2 trigger hands, comes with 2 pistols. Now these are the same pistols that came with the previous version of Snake. It's the MK22, the Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun. It's really cool. And the good thing is, it comes with one with a giant silencer on it. I believe this is the last silencer that you can create in the game. And because in Peace Walker you can actually, you start a mother base and all that. You can recruit people, and you have your own R&D unit, and you can in fact make your own weapons, which is pretty cool. And you can have different additions to them, and I think one of the additions to the Mark 22 is actually the silencer. So you can take it off, put them on any gun. You can actually put it on the other gun that came with the other Snake that I reviewed previously. So yeah, it's cool. And you hold them both at the same time. You hold them in the hands. And here's the gloves and how they look. Very well detailed, as you can see. PlayArt Sky never ever wants to skip out on detail. At least the older figures. Just look at the gun. Not too much of a paint job there. You got the gunmetal here. And you got the flat black right there. Black silencer. Now let's look at Snake. Let's get the camera up here. You can see it has the same head sculpt, which looks amazing. Can never go wrong with that. Oop, I'm tipping all over the place. Look at that sneaking suit, man. He got less pouches than the other one, which is good because you want to be nimble when you're going on sneaking missions. But look at the level of detail. These straps, man, it just looks so realistic. Got the MSF logo over there. Set the camera down. Give me 1 sec. Snake crotch. That's not what I want. Look at the abs. You can see the sculpt work. It's just so phenomenal, man. Again, this is a separate piece and it's very loose. You got this piece, which is also separate from the figure. But look at the level of detail in these pouches. That's one thing I really loved about these figures. The crazy amount of detail that was put into it. Knee joint's a little better than the previous one, but not by a lot. Let's set Snake up back there. And let's get ready to show some articulation. So, like the other one, head can go, head can go around and up and down. Not as far as the other one could, but still, it's doable. The arms can go up that far. Hold on one second. These taller figures give me a little bit of issue to review just because of how tall they are. I gotta move the camera back a bit. So yeah, arms can go up about that far. I believe they can go out just that far. Yeah, I think so, because the way they are, you can see that joint there. It's not like a ball joint per se, so you don't really want to mess with it all too much. These joints were always weird to me. I always felt like they did better stuff with their other lines. Alright, sorry. You got the bicep swivel. Move that around. It does come with elbow joints. I'm gonna go that far. And of course the elbow pad does move up and down. You got hinged wrist a little bit, and they can move pretty much 360. This is an older style joint, so it's a little weird. This one's a little loose on them. Diaphragm joint can move up and back that far. Pretty good. Forward, we've already seen. Can do an amazing crunch there. And then add it with the waist. Look how far it can go down. It's pretty sweet. For an older figure, these figures are mostly they're pretty much made for like aesthetics, you know what I mean? And collectors. They weren't really made to be posed around all that often. Much like the previous version of Snake, you can holster the gun in there. Obviously, you can't do the one with the big silencer because it's not going to fit. So you can have him holstering this one in there. This one might be a little bit better to get in because you don't have all the other pouches all over the place. You just put that in there. And you can have him holding this on one hand and the shield on the other. So it's pretty sweet. I like that they gave you the option to do that. Of course, yes, thigh swivel. Legs go up about that far. Got the knee joint. Still bad, but not as bad as the other one. From the front, looks hideous. But from the side, not too bad. Seen better, seen worse. And it can go out pretty far. So it's not a bad overall figure. Allows the poses to get done. You got this loose piece right here. I like to put it through the belt. Okay, man. There we go. I always like to put it through the belt so it looks pretty cool like that. Oh, he has some toe articulation just to the side, which is weird. I always thought that was weird. Why would you need that? So yeah, and if you wanted to, you can obviously interchange guns. Well, the only one you have him use is the M16 from the other Snake. So yeah, so nothing too crazy with this figure. It's pretty basic. Great accessories for the version that you get, the sneaking suit version. And yeah, I just think the look of this guy is so clean, man. Look at that paint job. This thing is so, like, the subtle shading here and there. How everything just stands out. You can't get much better than that, man. Really like the face sculpt. Really digging it. Alright guys, so just let me know what you think about the figure. I like it. I'm a huge fan of Metal Gear. And I will be looking, I think next take a look, I'll finish the Peace Walker line that I got, and we'll be looking at Kazuhiro Miller. Another great figure there. So yeah, and then we'll move on from there. We'll move on to the Metal Gear Solid line from Play Arts. That was a pretty cool line too. Alright guys, so this is Big Boss. Hope you have a good one. Later.